Alright, folks. Welcome back. It's time for the final campaign of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Protoss, baby. I have no idea what I'm doing with the Protoss, so this should be interesting. I tried to play a little of StarCraft 1 Protoss, but I can't play StarCraft 1. Quick sound check in the chat. Ah, yes. Zeratul. Look at that. What an awesome design. I'll show you a few of the Protoss. Let's see, here's Artanis. I guess that's become Zergy? No. Oh yeah. That might be the coolest actually. That might be the coolest. Let's see what else we got here. We got... Who's Carix? Interesting. Whoa! Right, so there's a few... Oh, is Carix part Zerg, part Protoss? We got Nova, who we selected in the mission, but we're never gonna get to play her because I'm not paying for the Nova campaigns. Never fully they've tried to make this character work forever. It's never happened. Let's see. Who's Alarak? Oh yeah. Oh right, this is my... yeah, look at this. The great and evil. Is it? He must be evil. Let's see. What's target acquired? Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. I must have unlocked this. Are we gonna see her actually shoot? Nah, just target acquired. Nova. You can tell she's cool. This is awesome. Watch this. Phoenix. This guy's like a cyborg Protoss. Oh yeah, look at that. RoboCop or a Cylon. And then what's planets? Oh, it's just planets. We're going with Zeratul, my boy. Dark Protoss. Dark Templars. Oh! Alright, let's go, people. Let's do this!
For nearly 300 years, humans thought they were alone in the Caprulu sector. They were wrong. The Zerg emerged, seeking to consume all in their path, and before long, the Protoss, a highly advanced alien race, began wiping out infested worlds, burning Zerg and Terran alike. A three-way war, unlike anything humanity had ever faced, erupted almost overnight. All the while, a human civil war raged. Marshal Jim Raynor vowed to oppose the corrupt dictator Arcturus Minsk for the betrayal of the woman he loved.
Oh boy.
Sarah Kerrigan.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit.
You motherfucker, you're dead, bitch.
Now.
Kerrigan, a loyal operative, was left to die at the hands of the Zerg.
God damn it.
But the Zerg had other plans. They transformed her and unleashed her psionic power upon the Koprulu sector, searching for their real objective, the Protoss homeworld of Ire. The Protoss were unaware of this danger and slow to respond. Their rulers, the Conclave, had dispatched Executor Artanis to hunt for Tassadar, a commander who had refused to wipe out infested Terran worlds. They crossed paths with a Dark Templar mystic whose kind was considered heretics by the Conclave. Through great effort, Zeratul convinced Tassadar and Artanis that he was not their enemy. Together they rallied more Protoss from both factions against the Zerg. Despite the Conclave's fury, they achieved significant victories against the Swarm. But when Zeratul struck down one of the Overmind Cerebrates, his own mind was left vulnerable. From his thoughts, the Overmind gleaned Ire's true location, and the Swarm descended upon the Protoss homeworld with all their might and fury. It was Tassadar who kept the Templar from extinction that day. Using the power of both the Templar and the Dark Templar, he sacrificed himself to kill the Overmind. Ire was lost, but Artanis led the survivors to the Dark Templar's homeworld of Shakuras. Old prejudices were set aside. The Templar were now in the Dark Templar's debt. Without the Overmind, the Swarm fractured. Kerrigan sought control of all the Zerg, even enlisting the aid of old friends and enemies like Raynor, Mengsk, and Zeratul. Once her rule was uncontested, the Queen of Blades betrayed them all. Billions of humans and Protoss were killed. The Zerg stood unchallenged, but to the relief of all, the war seemed to end there. Zeratul suspected the Zerg had fallen under the control of dark forces. He uncovered prophecies stating that an ancient entity, Amon, was attempting to merge Protoss and Zerg lifeforms into an unholy hybrid, and that this evil might already have control of Kerrigan and her power.
This is so
It was
awesome.
during this time that Executor Artanis, hailed as a hero, was made leader of both the Templar and the Dark Templar. As Hierarch, Artanis united both factions, and promised to one day reclaim the glory they had lost
So
on
this
Ire.
is Brood War, I think. This is all events of
Raynor
Brood
had
War.
vowed to see Kerrigan dead, but his retaliatory strike failed. Even his rebellion against Mengsk's tyranny proved ineffective against the Dominion's propaganda machine. But with the arrival of old friends and mysterious new allies, Raynor revived his campaign against the Dominion, scoring major victories on multiple fronts. But Zeratul warned him about the encroaching
I love
darkness,
Zeratul.
and said the key to stopping Amon was the Queen of Blades. She was needed alive. In a daring raid on the Zerg homeworld of Char, armies from the Dominion and Raynor, with help from Arcturus' son Valerian,
Yeah, Valerian.
used an ancient Zelnaga artifact to neutralize Kerrigan's power and
Read
free
the Dark
her from
Templar
Amon's
trilogy.
grasp.
Yep.
The Queen of Blades was helpless. The Dominion wanted her dead. Raynor couldn't allow it.
Killed his buddy.
It's okay. I got you.
Killed his buddy.
Valerian Mengsk offered them sanctuary, but his father could not let this opportunity pass. During the raid, Kerrigan and Raynor were separated. Kerrigan escaped, while Raynor...
What up, Yakamura? Yukimura?
Kerrigan sought vengeance. She set out to reclaim her position as Queen of Blades. With Zeratul's guidance, Kerrigan gathered the Zerg broods and ruled the Swarm once again. Only this time, free.
The killing will never stop.
until Minsk.
It was brilliant to get Trisha Helfer to
Kerrigan
play
began
Kerrigan.
dismantling the Dominion's military, one mission at a time. To her surprise, she learned that Raynor was still alive.
They love each other.
She charted a course to Korhal, Minx's stronghold. Despite encountering his best troops and traps, she personally ended his life.
Beautiful. It was
But there was
awesome.
little time to celebrate. Amon's plans were still unfolding. Kerrigan left Raynor to rebuild, while she hunted her true enemy. Raynor and Valerian Minx set about reforming the Dominion with a just government. With the Zerg and Terrans quelled, Hierarch Artanis saw an opportunity. He declared that the unified Protoss, Templar and Dark Templar alike, would retake Ire.
Yes.
Any dissenting voices went unheard.
I'm all
amid
about the
hope for
Protoss, baby.
reclamation. Zeratul set off alone, searching for the truth, hoping against hope
He's
that
so
the
good.
Hierarch was not making a terrible mistake.
He's so smart. Zeratul. Oh god, the StarCraft lore is so good. It's so good. Now I think there's a cinematic. And then we'll start the campaign. Is this the whole is this the cinematic for the entire game? Oh no, here we go.
The swarm brought ruin to our world.
This probably will happen when I hit new campaign.
Our proud people
Artanis.
became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. I saw this
The
one.
sacred union of our every thought.
Look at this Matrix shot, baby. Look at this Matrix shot. Oh! Oh! Oh, I got chills. I got chills. Woo! Yeah. Oh, here comes the portal. Uh-oh. Broodlings. It's so cool they fight hand to hand. This is amazing. Ultralisk, baby. Woo! Oh, they turned into a Dark Templar, right? Yeah. Oh. Archon, right. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. Oh, man. Dear God. Missing an eye. The giant braid. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, yeah.
We retake our homeworld.
Oh, I got chills. I got chills.
With it,
Woo, 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 woo.
our legacy.
Awesome. So I'm sure they showed this probably as a preview. It looks like I have a few people on. If you guys don't mind, they might play this again when I hit new campaign. I know it's casual, but trust me, normal is like hard in this game. I'll go through it. I'm gonna go back through it again at some point on normal or hard, but for the first time through, it's hard enough. The Dark God Amon has been reborn. All right. I can always bump it up to normal if it's too easy, but I mean, the Terran campaign in particular was very challenging on casual and really hard on normal. All right, guys, here we go.
As it was foretold, Amon, the Dark God,
Amon.
lives again. If any hope remains for our galaxy, it lies in the hands of the Zelnaga.
When was this released?
Only one piece of the prophecy remains unfulfilled. That on the world where Amon was reborn, the last light will be revealed. There is one being who knew that location. A creature known as Samir Duran.
Ah, Duran.
Or to the Terrans,
Narud.
as Narud.
Wait, that's the same name backwards.
In this system hides a long-forgotten Mobius.
He's a bad guy, isn't he?
I must hope his secrets still rest within its walls.
Zeratul, it is a great honor. I am Praetor Talus, and I humbly request your aid. An unknown force has been abducting Templar from our colony worlds. My forces and I have managed to track them to a Terran facility, but we are under attack by the Swarm.
Swarm. I'm on my way, Talus. May Adun hide you until I arrive.
I want to make sure this is streaming properly.
Our brethren are being held prisoner across the complex. We must free them before the Swarm overwhelms the facility.
Looking a little choppy.
Zeratul, I thought I sensed your presence. Let's not mince words. Why are you here?
This place holds information I seek, and my captured brethren. I intend to free them both from the Terran's grip.
This facility is a breeding ground for Amon's hybrid army. My swarm will erase it from existence. But I know that won't stop you. So let me make this clear. Stay out of our way, Zeratul.
Looking a little
Do
choppy.
not fear. We will not abandon this fight, Talus. If we are swift and clever, we can avoid the Swarm.
Very well. I have made our Nexus point ready for your arrival.
Guys, I'm gonna start and I think restart the feed, unless you give me feedback, because it's looking choppy on my end here. Just gonna start and restart the feed.